Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video here on Go With A Temper Gaming. Today we're gonna continue God of War Ragnarok. So I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys will enjoy this video. Please do leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel if you do end up enjoying this video. And let's just get into it.
I'll meet you at the gateway presently, friends.
Excuse me, sir. Mind if I take a little peek at you? I promise I'll be brief. My goodness, what a strapping physique. Capable of an astounding variety of acts of violence, I imagine.
What is happening?
This must be the squirrel that tends the world tree.
That delectable aroma. Could it be? Pardon the intrusion. Ah, yes. Amber resin. Delightfully nutty with a hint of squidding.
No.
Not one for gastronomic exploration, I see.
Wait, if you're Ratatosker, why are you so different when we summon you for help?
It's a long story. But you are correct. I am indeed Ratatosker. The one you know as Ratatosker is merely one of my spectral aspects. And a particularly nasty one at that. I consider him so far removed from myself that he's practically a different person. Speaking of, Bitter, would you like to come out and see your friends?
Fuck off! I'm busy!
I
Okay,
suppose
then.
that was to be expected. Anyway, now that I've polished off all this resin for you, would you like the seed back?
It is the seed.
Indeed. A seed of Yggdrasil, to be precise. Since my dwarven tenants performed their little reconfiguration, you'll need seeds like these to open up new destinations on my tree.
Your tree, huh?
Yes, my tree. Here, let me show you.
Kratos looks confused.
Ah, so that's why good Master Brock needed an Alfheim seed. Clearly you have important matters afoot. That seed you found unlocks
Niflheim.
Niflheim of all places, a realm as ancient.
Let's check this out.
As it is vaguely.
If we're not going to Alfheim yet, it's probably best for Tyr to wait for us here.
Yeah.
The soldiers we fought in Svartalfheim, those were Einherjar? I thought Einherjar were just spirits in Valhalla until Ragnarok comes.
They were no spirits.
Indeed, brother. Odin appears to have found a loophole. Activated his forces early as a standing army. Perhaps something he could only do without any honest Valkyries around to stand in his way.
Let's go see what we can find here. Whoa. This does not look the same as Niflheim in the previous God of War.
Wait, are those Odin's ravens? The ones we've been destroying all this time?
So it would seem.
Free are we, free of the Father. Our half-lives now belong to no other.
Totally not
think that
creepy or
means?
anything.
I don't know, but there's definitely something more going on here.
Oh, we can open this.
A gift of life.
Oh, it's a defense one. Increases the healing from health stones, rage, and gear. I mean, it is way better. And my strength only goes down with 6. Yeah, let's do that.
gifting death to smother forever the All-Father's wrath.
Oh, all right, I remember.
I can't read them. They seem to like us, though.
One hopes. I suppose we should continue to destroy any of Odin's ravens when we
Yeah.
find them.
Okay, so I'm definitely gonna look out for the ravens more now. I totally forgot about this. You actually get something for destroying the ravens this time.
Out all these poor bastards with their souls cut up.
Oh. No, I don't need to check my armor. Alright. I need to pick up Tyr before I can go.
Ymir, what do you think it means? Seeing more raiders come back as Hellwalkers lately. I thought freeing the Valkyrie Queen was supposed to restore balance to the realms and keep that from happening.
That's a good question, lad. And a troubling one. If Hell's filled up again, it suggests that something's been hindering Sigrun's efforts. Or perhaps something even more urgent is keeping her distracted and unable to visit. Even occasionally.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, Mimir.
my game's been lagging a lot lately. I don't know what that is.
Ah, there you are. I knew you hadn't forgotten me.
Master Kratos, I would speak with you.
Okay.
Speak.
If you are ever in need of my services and I am not present, I have installed these handy chimes for you to notify me. Simply throw your axe and strike the chimes, and I will attend to your needs. Would you care to take a practice throw?
Sure.
A magnificent throw, Master Kratos.
Well, thank
Truly
you.
a seasoned pro. Very well. You know how to reach me now. But putting all that aside for the moment, is there anything else?
Nope. Let's go. For real this time. Alfheim. Yes.
Perhaps as we travel, you can tell me the tale of your prior visit to the land of the elves.
Sure I can. Alfheim was the first time we ever realm traveled using your temple. Freya tried coming with us, but Odin cast a spell on her. She can't leave Midgard.
That's terrible.
So then we fought our way through an army of dark elves to get to the light.
You interfered in the elf war.
Not by choice. We sought to fill our Bifrost, and they attacked us.
The dark elves were covering it with their sticky hive stuff. When we freed it, light elves came back. Things seemed better in Alfheim.
Did they now?
Let's see what it's like now.
Alfheim. It's been so long.
Not sure where the temple is from here, but that's where we'll find Groa's shrine.
Broken history. Aye, not exactly an easy fix for that.
Anything here or not? No. Well, let's go then.
I see the elves continue their war.
Yeah, so much for things being better in Alfheim.
Oh, come on.
Yikes. Fimbulwinter hit Alfheim hard.
No. Storms have plagued Alfheim's deserts long before Fimbulwinter.
A living desert. Huh.
Let's see. Oh, here's a chest.
Hold on. I hear something out there. Something big. It's in pain.
I think I actually heard that
What
as
do
well.
you hear?
Feels like some kind of animal. How could anything live in a storm like that?
Plenty of
do
caves
we-
under the desert. Not exactly a paragon of comfort, but the Dark Elves
That
get
worked.
on
Nice.
best they can.
I think I need to be up there. Yeah. Okay. Can you stop lagging? Okay, so I need to go up and around. At least that's what I'm guessing.
There. The Temple of Light.
Groa's shrine is at the top.
And now I can get my chest. Where is it again? Oh, here.
Is everything okay?
Hi, old friend. Just looting your chests. We'll be right along.
My dad likes loot.
Yeah,
Ah, very well.
I can't get up here, right? No. Okay. I have to go around again. I'm coming! Wait for me! I have little legs. Not really, but that came to mind.
Freyr never bothered returning to Alfheim, did he, Mimir?
Raven!
Aye, no. I assumed the fate of his own realm took precedence.
Wait, Freya's brother?
Yes. Cut from a different cloth.
Yeah! Okay, so when we have 12, we can go back to Niflheim.
There's a barricade up ahead. What are those shiny rocks?
Twilight Stone. A rare material that can... Oh! I didn't know it could do that.
Some more of these guys. Why are they everywhere? Sure, now they explode. Okay.
Watch the exploding one!
What's
What
this?
became of Kvasir?
Ooh,
Ripped apart by
poem.
his audience. Well, one member of the audience.
Afterlife Abandonment. A Kvasir work of brilliance that, if misunderstood, proves the ignorance of the reader. Stick, rope, tar, black, skin, handprint, baby, crying, shower, stink, death, beach, grubs, delicious, bomb, piss. Okay, the only reason that I know what this poem is because of Jacksepticeye, because it's that trending. And as soon as he said it, it made sense. Never played the game,
Well,
but
Thor.
apparently it's really misunderstood. A new runic attack. A tracking axe throw that ricochets between targets marked by pressing repeatedly. Sure. Can I? I'm supposed to be able to level those up, aren't I? Oh, I have to go to the... Okay. Causes more frost. I like this one. Let's just upgrade this one. And maybe look at this. Nah, I want to wait until I get another one. That's just like the basic one, basically. But this is exactly why I want to
Freya's
explore
brother.
more in this game.
How was he involved?
To find stuff
Long
like
ago,
that.
Freyr of the Vanir travelled to Alfheim, where he discovered a once beautiful land devastated by war. Using his divine powers, He set about cultivating a tenuous peace among the elves.
The light.
Did you mention how that piece fell apart as soon as he left?
I was getting to it.
You hear that?
Oh no.
That's enough.
Oh, no.
Please, you don't need to do this.
We don't want to hurt you.
We do not have a choice.
Watch your legs!
We're the ones who freed the light.
They don't care.
On your left! Why are you fighting us? We helped you last time.
Atreus, focus.
Oh, there are more.
I hate Alfheim. Whoa, was that a bomb?
Watch out!
They attacked us.
The
More will
light
follow
elves
once we're
are just
inside.
as annoying
Is there
as the
truly no
dark
other way?
elves.
Not like they're giving us much of a choice.
So your father said. I'm just naive, I suppose.
No. Just an optimist, old friend.
What's this?
Tribute to Freyr, made by the elves. He must have left it here when he raced
Oh,
back
cool.
to Vanaheim.
What is this?
A charm to ward off nightmares. In this case, Freyr's. Well, knowing the elves, there are probably more tributes to find.
Oh, there's this one that we can't do yet. Well, guess we have to come back. More reason for us to explore a bit more.
It's so tall. I came into the top last time. Didn't realize all this was even down here.
What's there?
It's an older gate, built to promote cooperation between the elves, but it looks like it's been sealed for some time.
There's a
How do we enter?
gate.
Grab that wheel and I'll show you. I'll go first. Atreus, let me know when I've reached halfway.
So, what's happening right now?
This seal is meant to represent the balance of the realm when Freyr was here. Light and dark, working together in harmony. How's that look, Atreus?
Good, I think. Father, now you go.
Unfortunately for Alfheim, Freyr couldn't accept his sister's decision to marry Odin. He returned to Vanaheim and left this realm to its fate.
Honestly, I understand
The
him,
Aesir did
but
set him on fire that one time.
it sucks that he just
The door
left
should have opened.
Alfheim.
Are you sure it's balanced?
Yeah, but the realm isn't. Not anymore. Father, try pulling it the other way. Yeah! And Tyr, you keep pushing forward.
Fine work, Atreus.
Shall we?
We shall. I don't know why I said it like that. I said it and I'm like, why did you do that? Oh well.
What's the Dark Elf statue doing in the Light Temple?
That's just how they looked before the division.
The division.
Yes. The elves weren't always split between light and dark, you know. This statue depicts the elves before the war, before they discovered the power of the light.
They looked cool. Not gonna lie. It's a cool looking temple.
Solid light. Guess some things don't change.
Oh.
Yes. The stone briefly imparts a bit of light to your axe.
That's useful. What's that sound?
What was
No
that?
sense in spoiling the surprise.
Okay.
It's the light. Ow.
I've never seen the Lake of Souls so volatile.
Aye. Fimbulwinter, you reckon?
Of course,
Oh.
making the light unstable.
So the base of this light well, that's the Lake of Souls.
Yes. After the creation of the Nine Realms, fallen souls began to gather down in those waters.
When the elves discovered its potential, they built this temple to harness that energy. A smashing success, to say the least.
Many of them became addicted to their newfound power, and thus, the Light Elves were born.
So is that why Kratos could see Faye when he walked into the light? Because her soul was in there? Or how does that work? Well, that doesn't work. Another angle, maybe?
Well done. Though I imagine our Light Elf friends will be less than pleased.
I don't care.
Speaking of light elves,
Let me try talking to them again. They may...
Just
Okay,
let these two
go
do
ahead.
their thing, brother.
is that a bomb?
Bye. Oh my god.
Behind you, look out!
Of course.
I felt that
Oh
one,
my
brother.
god. You know what? I am done with you.
More souls.
They came across on light bridges, but now the bridges are gone.
I have an idea to get us across.
Lucky for us, swearing off violence doesn't mean he can't disfigure some architecture.
This way. Shrine awaits.
This all looks really pretty. Kind of reminds me of a ride that we have in an amusement park here in the Netherlands.
Kratos, are you
It's
going?
called
He's just looking around.
Droomvlucht,
He does this sometimes.
Dream Flight
Carry on.
in English. You know what? I'll give myself more work. I'll put a picture up on screen for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, but it gives off that vibe to me. Oh! It's a shortcut. I'm coming, I'm coming. I got a little confused.
The
Can
temple
we
looks so different than I remember.
can we
It was all
go a bit
broken and covered
faster?
in hive stuff last time we were here.
These elves use Alfheim's light to enhance the temple. And themselves, by the look of it.
They definitely look more dangerous than last time.
Oh, those were just the foot soldiers. They'll get more dangerous the further up we go.
Great.
I'm not excited about
So
that.
if these elves use the light to build doors and make themselves stronger, what do the Dark Elves want with it?
To return it back to its source. To them, the natural resources of Alfheim are sacred. None more so than the light itself.
Aye, the Light Elf success came at a terrible price. Alfheim's once lively desert withered into a storm-ridden wasteland soon after the creation of this place.
Mimir, do you
poem.
understand these poems?
Oh, there's always meaning if you look hard enough, brother.
Visions After Rest, in which Kvasir provides readers with their own tools for crafting stories. Visions After Rest lay in wait for explorers, crafted by the imps, and filled with music, joy, and horror. Among these fanciful realms lie endless creations and possibilities where the limit is one's own imagination. I don't know what this is. Visions After Rest? Let me know in the comments down below if you
It's all in
know
what you bring to it.
what PlayStation exclusive game this is. Also, how am I
Twilight Stone
supposed
didn't
to...
give you the right angle. Are you certain?
I forgot to look at that.
More light
How
out.
that angle makes sense, I don't know, but I'm not an
Maybe that's
expert.
Not a great idea.
Oh there, friends. Salutations. We mean you no harm.
Tyr! Get back!
Bye.
Incoming!
Of course there are more.
Another to the left!
Left side! Incoming!
Behind you! Look out!
Not gonna lie, that was kind of funny to look at.
least
Just see the axe
I get it now. Why they keep fighting?
hit them over and over again.
Want the souls in the light left alone. The light elves want to keep using them.
That's the long and short of it. Aye.
So then, which side is right?
Rarely is it so simple.
And not our place to say. This is an elven conflict.
I said as much the last time we were in Alfheim.
Right. They sure made a lot of these light doors.
Fortifications.
Aye. None too eager to let the Dark Elves run the roost again.
How do I... Oh, I see. What does this do? Like that? Not like that. But...
Excellent. Let's continue our ascent, yes?
Let's see.
Hey, that looks interesting.
I don't think that's the way up to the shrine.
We know.
There's a chest over here.
Oh, I see it now. Forgive my impatience.
Oh, tricky.
Yeah! I figured it out.
Clever use of your axe, Kratos.
Glad we explored.
Grants a burst of rage and applies stun to nearby enemies. Grants a bonus to melee damage for a short duration. Let's keep using this and upgrade it. I always forget to upgrade it.
Oh no.
These things smell awful.
Is there anything else here?
Back to it then.
Okay, open the door, Kratos.
Right side, brother!
Oh my god, where did you come from?
Incoming! Above you!
What do we have
You're
here?
building quite the collection of
Oh,
poetry,
another
brother.
poem.
Why so?
Spirits within walls. A tale showcasing the power of visual art by Kvasir. A gentle boy and his brush found kinship along the walls. His creation, playful sprites, brought joy to one and all. The town once empty, now flush with color and laughter. The boy hailed hero, though merely a talented drafter. His mission save his home, threatened by seas and disuse. His weapon imagination, blues, red, purples, and chartreuse? I don't know. Again, I have no idea what this is. Spirits within walls? No idea.
Surprised. My people are known for their culture.
Not surprised. Esteem.
I suppose I'll leave you to it then.
Enemy, left flank!
I'm not gonna risk it.
Watch your right!
They are getting tougher the higher we
That
get.
was violent. I'll meet you on the other side.
Cool.
Whoa! Tyr can really jump.
Yeah, I'm kinda jealous. Okay.
That's the wrong. No. Another chest.
He's getting
Yes.
the hang of it.
I've never seen the Light Elves with so much control over the temple.
Guess that's on us.
They must have anointed a new temple guardian. Svartal Joffer's counterpart.
The Dark Elf King. Yes, he's in the light now too.
How do I... Oh, I see. Okay, but what is this supposed to... Am I supposed to hit it from down here? I am. Okay. Oh my god, come on. Come on now. Finally.
I see. The timing must be precise.
Yeah, that was really annoying. This better be worth it.
This mystic doesn't see us.
There's Twilight Stone on the ground. I wonder if we could use Twilight Stone against them.
We can continue up this way.
Father, over here!
Here they come. Do what you must.
Oh, this looks cool.
Big ball of light coming your way!
Oh, bye.
Left side! Incoming! Still can't figure out how they're making light bridges.
Look at this statue. These crystals. I've noticed them on the elves as well. I wonder, if this statue were to fall over the chasm...
Yeah, look. The foundation's weak. Father could push this over no problem.
Okay, well, this isn't gonna work, but it is fun. But how? Oh. Sorry, I was just playing, having fun, not paying attention.
Oh! The crystals still make light bridges. Now the light elves wear them. Smart.
Almost there. Allow me.
I dare say he's beginning to enjoy the vandalism. Pretty soon he'll be laying waste to pottery.
Shall we continue?
Mimir, are you mocking
Well,
me?
At least we're getting closer. Look up. See?
Feels even taller on the inside. Can't believe all this was down here.
What are we talking about? See, I saw a chest. Oh. Okay, so can I hit that? Yeah. Can I hit that from here? Yeah. So where's the other one? That didn't go as planned.
Why must they insist on these frustrating trials?
Oh,
You would
come
know better
on.
than us, brother.
I can't remember the last time I visited the North, nor do I wish to trust
Yeah.
Well done.
What do we get? An apple? Yeah. 1 of 3. Anything else here? More pots to destroy. And a chest. And more pots. Okay, I'm ready.
And here we go.
Oh, come on. Now you've annoyed me.
Watch your left!
Left flank!
Okay. Oh, a raven. Yeah, I saw it. Nice. 2 more and we can go back to Niflheim.
Another light door.
There's some Twilight Stone on that statue shield. But that angle isn't gonna work. You think there's any way to stop the elves from fighting each other?
Had Freyr not abandoned the realm, Elantrian peace may have formed. But now,
Can we really place all the blame on Freyr? This war started long before his arrival.
but he had the power to heal this land and end the war, did he not?
He made his choice.
The wrong one.
For Alfheim, perhaps. But not necessarily for him.
Well, I suppose we're all entitled to walk our own path, regardless of where they go.
The shield moved.
Do I have to hit it from up here? I think I do. Right? Nope. Here. Or not. Does it have to be facing the other way? Maybe. How? What? Okay, let's move it again and then try.
Statue keeps getting stuck on the wing.
Yeah, but oh, there. How do I get that though? Like
Oh, I see it now. The wings are connected back here.
yeah, I see it too, but I don't know how to get that. Because it's
Up
stupid.
there. There must be a way to move this statue's twilight stone to get the right angle.
Yeah, I know, Tyr, but it's all just not really working the way that I want it to.
Father.
Oh. Finally.
That looks right.
So do I hit it from down here or up there? Up there, probably.
Tyr, the last time we were here, we killed the Dark Elf King.
That's unfortunate. I wondered what became of him.
We had
Nice.
to defend ourselves. But when he died, he told us we helped the wrong side.
I see. Do you still hear something wounded out there, Atreus?
Think so. It could just be the storm.
Perhaps we can investigate once we've uncovered a mysterious seer's hidden prophecy.
There,
Shit is
the
bright.
central chamber will bring us to the top. Once we find our way past yet another light door.
Careful! It's facing the wrong way.
Yeah.
Your father is indeed thorough.
Limitless. Limitless what? Power? Growth? Ambition? A bit vague, isn't it?
Maybe if we...
Allow me to speed this up.
The angle should work, Kratos.
Well done.
At
Nice.
your service.
Ah, the light of Alfheim.
How stunning.
Nothing.
What's wrong?
I could hear Mother inside last time. But I can't anymore.
Her soul is one with the light now. united by forces older than Odin himself. She is at peace, Atreus.
I hope so. When Father went inside the light, he said
You went inside the light of Alfheim?
Yes.
And yet here you stand, of sound mind and decidedly not incinerated. You must tell me, Kratos, what did you see?
That memory is for me alone. But I felt only moments pass.
Didn't feel like moments to me.
I was trapped. Atreus overcame great odds to save me.
He did.
One could but only imagine. Well then, Groa's triptych awaits.
So, did you ever meet Groa?
Many times. But she was plagued by constant visions, so conversation was difficult, to say the least.
What are you doing?
I heard something.
Father, she's gone.
Yes. Keep moving.
We're almost there. Huh. They've changed some stuff. Last time, there was all this hive stuff up here. So many Dark Elves. All this time, I thought the Dark Elf King... I thought all the Dark Elves were... Tyr,
Yes?
did we help the wrong side?
Are you certain that's the right question?
That's the right question.
Is there a right side?
Exactly. What do you think, Atreus? Is there a right side in this war?
I don't know.
Then perhaps you shouldn't pick one. There it is.
Ah, you all made it. Welcome.
The giants always did enjoy hiding their secrets in plain sight.
Wait until you see this.
Ah, yes. Here we have Groa's search for her missing husband. She was relentless in her attempt to find him. Meditated for weeks on end. Unfortunately, she found... something else. A vision of Ragnarok.
Word of Groa's vision reached Odin. He sought her out, demanded a private retelling.
Didn't like what he heard, apparently.
Ironwood? That's the... I don't know what that is.
The mythical sanctuary for giants. Curious.
So it's in Jotunheim?
I know some giants thought so, but Ironwood isn't anywhere, lad. It's a concept, a metaphorical paradise. It's not real.
Presumably, Groa requested her ashes be returned to Jotunheim, while her soul found peace in the light. Difficult to imagine Odin respecting those wishes. The champion?
I think it's supposed to be... me.
You assume too much.
Aye. Best not to read into these abstractions so literally. Prophecies are slippery by nature. Although, some are more obvious than others.
Ragnarok.
Aye. The end of everything.
So this is it. There's nothing we can do to stop it.
There must be a way. Why else is this hidden?
Look, here. This is what we saw. It's you, fighting in Ragnarok.
No. I don't... I can't.
What's this then? That's new.
Asgard is destroyed? But the other realms thrive?
And Odin dies.
I can live with that.
She lied.
Roa lied. Of course she did. Odin's working off a false prophecy.
So then,
Love that
we
for
can
us.
win Ragnarok. We can beat Odin.
We are not present in any of this.
But that was Tyr leading the charge against Asgard. Plus, Hell's army was there. And the elves. Champion. Okay. Whoever that is, doesn't matter. But for the first time, we know something Odin doesn't. We just saw we can win. Tyr?
I won't allow prophecy to define my choices.
But we just saw
No,
you.
Atreus. This is wrong.
Come. There is much to discuss.
I do have a question though, because when Groa and Odin showed up in the prophecy, like they had
It is time.
what I'm guessing are their Norse names besides them. But when Tyr showed up in the prophecy, one, it looked exactly like the
We can't stop
champion,
Ragnarok,
and
but
two,
we can win it.
for as far as
If
I could
Asgard
tell,
is
there was
destroyed,
no
Odin
name.
will not be the only
So,
casualty.
Was it
There
even
must
really
be
Tyr?
another way.
Was it somebody else? Was it the champion?
Whatever you need.
Curious. This is level 3. So strength goes down, but Frost Awaken and Flame Whiplash hits have a moderate luck chance to grant Blessing of Runic. I don't really care about Runic, if I'm being honest. I'm just gonna keep the one I have right now. Runic attacks do increased damage against status afflicted enemies. Is that the same? Yeah. So maybe I get this
It fits.
and then the other ones because they enhance each other, right? Yeah. Because the other one has a moderate luck chance to grant Blessing of Runic. And this Runic attacks do increased damage against status afflicted enemies. So let's just try it out. Let's see how it goes.
That might be my best piece yet today.
Very good.
Runic attacks do increased damage against status afflicted enemies. Yeah.
Gonna keep it spatter-free this time, right? Kratos?
Runic damage increased 30%. Okay. Weapons.
I'll heat up the forge.
Can't upgrade anything here, right? A shield, maybe? Yeah, I can upgrade my shield. Let's upgrade it.
Cool. Their deaths will be painless-ish.
Oh wait, I had things to sell.
I'm here for you. You've been quite the archaeologist, haven't you? And Atreus?
Oh, I need to use those.
Kratos?
Wait, how do I...
Have we more to talk about?
Here, finally, I found it. Melee attack against an enemy afflicted with Sonic deals bonus stun. Yes. The first runic arrow from a full quiver deals increased damage. I mean, these are the only two that we have, so... And now we can upgrade them.
Want something in particular? What about your son?
Nice. Okay,
What'll it be? Oh,
let's look at the skills. We have everything that we can get for the axe. Plus, press R2 during flame whiplash to spike the blade down. Okay, yeah. Perform melee attacks in quick succession. Yeah. Let's see. Hold R2 to unleash a high damage flurry of attacks. Oh, yes. Can we do anything for Atreus? Can trip enemies to do a beatdown which applies heavy stun. Yes. Atreus can strike an enemy with a quick shield swipe. Yes. We want stun. All the stun we can get. Completing a father and son combo triggers... Oh, sure. Yeah.
got
Okay.
time to chat?
No, I don't actually. What have I missed?
I knew we'd left something behind.
Oh, just some money. Nothing all that important, considering.
There used to be a Nornir chest down here. Guess they moved it.
Yeah, but how? Why? Like, it all looks just different. It's not like they just moved it, it just looks different. Where do I go? I am confused. Oh, I have to go back here.
Perhaps we should focus on our egress first.
Agreed.
One of those light bombs! Careful!
Oh, that didn't do anything. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? come on. I pressed. Can I get any health? Nice. Do we have to go all the way back? Why couldn't there just be a gate?
One of those light bulbs! Careful!
Oh, now we're down here.
Left flank!
Game, can you stop like lagging? It's never a major lag, but it's just
Incoming! Above you!
oh my god. Everything happened at once. Time for rage.
Down here.
Where? Oh. Hello.
Left side, brother!
More? More. Did he just fly off the platform? Do I have to go down there? I think I do.
Quickly now before more arrive.
Help, please. Thank you.
Brother! The wee bastard's about to
Were they
explode.
eating the body? Bye. Oh, come on.
We need to keep moving.
He's really worked up. Think
This
he's
way.
okay?
Oh. My bad.
Behind you! Look out!
Bye. Now what? Oh. Come on.
Enough!
Oh.
Use a shield strike, brother!
Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
She's using the light to heal herself.
I think not. That went really well. Ooh. That's brutal.
Here? Are you okay?
No.
Grants a blessing of cooldown when interrupting double blue ring attacks or parrying. Blessing of cooldown. Let's try this. This is still a parrying bonus, basically. Oh yeah, you killed. How are we feeling about that? Hello? Oh.
It is over.
Really?
It
I
is
had to
far
take one
from
more
over.
stab?
It's gonna be okay, Tyr.
You've seen what is to come. I told you I would not follow you to war, and yet here I am, dragging an innocent elf
Innocent?
and marching towards the destruction of Asgard.
What choice do we have?
There is always a choice. I will not lead you to war. I won't. I'm not that god anymore. I don't want to fight. But with you three, there is no avoiding it. Your path leads to countless deaths, unimaginable pain and suffering.
Oh no! No!
Atreus!
Oh no. This can be good.
Hold on!
Over here! You're chased!
Agreed. Oh.
Mimir.
Are you injured?
No, sir.
Are you? Guess not.
Hey, Tyr? Thanks. And I'm sorry about before.
No. I am sorry. I should never have come. We shouldn't linger.
Look, I just want to do the right thing. And according to prophecy...
Speak no more of prophecy.
War will not give you the purpose you seek, Atreus. Only slaughter.
So what are we supposed
chest.
to do? Roll over? Do nothing?
Enough. Discuss our next move. We are out of danger.
Of course.
Dark Elf assault. How fortuitous.
I'm so sick of fighting elves. Can't they just leave us alone?
I agree with you, Atreus. They are annoying. Oh,
Look out!
come on. They seem weaker to fire. Or am I just imagining that?
We need to get out of here. Through here.
Damn.
What's your right?
Let's go, let's go.
Behind you, mother! Father, this way!
Up here. Let's keep moving.
So, did we start another war?
This way.
Okay, you're annoying me. Come on now.
I'll meet you on the other side.
Okay. Sure. But where do we go? What? Oh, here. Again?
Keep pushing forward.
Okay.
Can we leave now, please?
Almost there. This way. Here.
Open the gateway, please.
Okay.
You want war, Atreus. See for yourself the legacy this one has left for the Barons. I've had far more than I can stomach.
Yeah, let's explore a bit more
We do
here.
not need to rush. We should see this desert for ourselves.
Look, I know we can't trust prophecy, but I'm not sure we should just ignore what we saw either.
We are not ignoring it. We will discuss it back home. For
Okay.
now, I wish to search for the weird animal you heard earlier.
You? Really?
Yes.
Well, okay then. Good. Yeah, lead the way.
Is that something I can track? No. I hear a raven. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I did. I saw it. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? That was bullshit. You heard it connect. Again, you heard it connect. Again! What is this? Come on. Finally.
Got a new guest.
One more.
Hail, fellow travelers.
Atreus heard a creature in pain in the desert.
Over a storm like this? Most impressive.
You know Alfheim pretty well, right? Do you have any idea what's out there?
No, sorry. The elves and I... Long story, but it's best when we keep out of each other's way. Hive matter is... stickier than I care for. Good luck on your search, though.
Thank you.
Stuff some cloth in your ears to keep the sand out.
Ooh.
Don't knock it till you've tried it. Anything more
Okay.
to discuss? Let's see.
Nope, we're gonna go. Oh. What's this? That was
What are
very
these
insightful.
Gulon, native to Vanaheim.
Now what are they
Sure
doing
what they're
here?
doing here.
Oh.
Someone trained them to pull a sled. Not for us.
Domesticated Gulon. Most unusual. Any particular direction to find your wounded animal? Or are we just enjoying the weather?
Oh, wait. Yeah. We can track that. Oh, we have more skills now here. Right. While permafrost frost is full, press L1 plus. Okay. Sure. Wait. Can I put a... I can. I don't have enough anymore. Okay, I need to remember that.
I can't hear anything out here.
Perhaps we find a cave first to catch our bearings?
Where?
Look, there's a cave entrance.
Okay.
This cave extends underneath the desert. Is the creature within?
Yeah, sounds like it. We'll find it if we keep going. What is this place?
A refuge
Okay,
for the
so
dark
we'll
elves,
help
by the looks of it.
the
One of the
creature,
few remaining now that they're barred from
and
the
then we
temple.
can explore the rest of the desert. I think that's a solid plan. I like that.
Nicely done.
Oh, come on.
Behind you.
You know, now that I know more about the Dark Elves, I wish we didn't have to fight them.
They
How
attack
do we...
us.
Well, this is their home. And considering
Maybe
what
from
happened
up
the
there?
last time we were in Alfheim, can you really blame them?
Nice.
Patience. A virtue or a threat?
Depends on the reader.
Oh, there it is. Nice. I see why he dropped. Now what's over here? Right. Out of everything that Kratos would definitely be able to break, we can't break the fucking wooden fence. Are you kidding me, game?
The creature you heard, what does it say now?
It's not always like that. Some animals are just... I feel what they're feeling, you know? And whatever this thing is, it's in a lot of pain.
I see.
Why do you
We're
ask?
gonna help.
I am curious.
Really?
I am capable of curiosity.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, we have to go there. Atreus, you're kinda... Are you kidding me? Can I hit it from down here? I can. Oh, the chest is here.
Ugh! These things smell awful!
Incoming!
Okay. So where are all... Oh, I can open this from here. Okay, so there's one. There is one. Is that one? Are you kidding me? I can't get to that one. Do I have to... like, go around first?
I've never been this interested before. When I talk to animals or enchanted rings or whatever.
Much has changed. For both of us.
Well, yeah. I'm just trying to figure out why you'd help some random animal.
Is this not what you want?
No, it is. I'm just surprised it's what you want too.
Okay. Are you kidding me? Well, now I'm definitely not gonna be quick enough. Let's try this again. Come on. Yes.
Watch your left!
Sometimes I just literally have no idea what the fuck is going on. Okay, that's one.
Behind you! Watch out!
That was kind of bullshit.
Watch your right.
Okay, I'm done with you guys.
Last one!
Are you sure we're doing the right thing?
If you wish to abandon this creature, we will leave.
Well, no, I don't want to abandon it. But if we have to kill a bunch of Dark Elves to get there...
I remember a young lad whom, until this very moment, would take on an army of Draugr to save a wounded animal.
But these aren't undead Draugr. They're elves. I just want to make sure we're not repeating the same mistakes. Getting involved where we shouldn't.
He's learning. Definitely should be able to use that on those, right? Oh, maybe from there. Like this? Yeah. This is the way forward, so... Oh, a chest! Nice.
Another red to the left.
Okay. What do I do here? Oh. Ah. Now what? Okay. Oh. That's too far. There's no way that I can hit it. Excuse me, game. How am I supposed to... Okay, make it make sense, please. Because I definitely have to hit this to get that, but how? And how do I break this?
Look there. That bomb should help us out.
Here.
It's just... Why does it
Okay.
feel like no matter what we do in Alfheim, we wind up hurting Dark Elves?
We are down here to help the creature you heard.
I know that, but I'm usually the one who drags us around trying to rescue animals. Why do you care so much? There's something you're not telling me?
Nice.
Okay.
That should help. Oh. Yeah, finally.
Nightmare! Left foot!
Oh, there it is.
Watch your right!
There are still more? Am I blind? Apparently I am. Of course.
Found it. What is it?
Great
Oh,
gift,
damn.
ghost. That's the largest bloody half-goof I've ever laid eyes on.
A Hufflepuff.
It's not just in pain. It's trying to sing.
It's the Song of the Sands. They don't normally sing like this underground.
Is that what's causing the storm?
Aye. Judging by all this hive matter weighing it down, it's been trapped here for dozens of winters.
Don't worry, Lunch. We'll get you out.
What is that name?
Well, the last squid thingy we saw was Diener, so...
Oh boy. Well, I appreciate the attempt at humor. That, little brother, is truly awful wordplay. Embarrassing, really.
Oh, well, can't all be winners.
Oh, come on. Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
And now? Like that? Yeah.
Looks like it can move now, but it still can't get out.
Much of the hive matter is gone. We can free it from the surface now.
Okay, let's go.
Why did they trap it down here?
Half-Gophers are known to burrow, so I'd hesitate to place full blame on our Dark Elf friends.
But it's trapped in their hive stuff.
Hive matter doesn't belong to the Dark Elves, any more than the light belongs to the Light Elves. It's just another of Alfheim's natural resources. One the elves have used since the time of their ancestors. And while the Light Elves seem keen to banish the hive over on their side, the Dark Elves make effective use of it out here in the Barrens.
So, by clearing out all of this hive, are we hurting Dark Elves?
You wish to leave the creature enslaved? Then let us free it.
Moderate luck chance to grant blessing of runic on a last second evade. This is better than the one I am using right now. Now I'm level 3. Nice. Oh, it's not here. So, if we free this Hafgufa, the storm should be gone, and then we can explore
This is the spot.
the
We can
desert
cut the
more
Hafgufa
easily.
loose here. It flies?
Of course it flies. It's a
Oh
Hafgufa.
damn.
Sounds much happier now. And hey, the storm's gone.
Aye, perhaps we'll finally earn some goodwill from our Dark Elf friends after all.
Look, Father, thanks for bringing us out here, but you don't have to do this kind of stuff just to keep my mind off Ragnarok, you know?
This was not a distraction.
No? Then why are we really out here?
Have you ever considered he
So
just wants to
pretty.
spend time with you, lad, while he still can?
Really?
We do not know what lies ahead. But if Ragnarok approaches, I wish to enjoy the time we have left.
I don't know what to say. Thank you
I tried to hit it
for
through the
bringing us out here.
thing on the street.
glad we did
Didn't
this.
work out.
As am I.
Now we have 12 killed.
Incoming! Right side!
Mind you, watch out!
Oh, I got distracted by the Hafgufa. Hello? Oh, I didn't even mean to do that, but okay. It was starting to annoy me anyway. Oh, come on, dude. I barely got to hit him.
That looks like it hurt.
Oh no. Oh no.
Brother, get up, brother!
I hate dark elves. I hate them.
Behind you! Look out!
Oh my god.
Take it off, man! You've got this!
Behind you! Watch out!
Are you kidding me?
Behind you!
Bye. Hafgefahr. So pretty. It almost got me killed. Well, it did get me killed.
For a sword hilt.
Perhaps we should show it to one of the dwarves. They'll know what to do.
Gauntlets of Radiance. A last second evade activates Realm Shift, temporarily slowing down surrounding enemies. Oh, that's the other one. Okay. So there's one more somewhere around here. We gotta find that.
A horn. Look here.
Okay, let's actually use them.
What is it, Mimir?
That's nothing, brother. Just... You ever have those moments where you wish you could go back? Rewrite your own past, make different decisions.
Journey through time is more trouble than it is worth.
Oh, from the other side?
You're speaking metaphorically, right?
No.
Of course you're not.
Yeah. Okay, now let's get in there. There was a Nor near the chest.
What other terrible things have Odin and Thor done? What about Fjorgen? Thor's mother was a giant, wasn't she?
Indeed she was. The circumstances of her demise were much at best, but not sure I can blame Odin for that one. He wasn't the same after.
Oh,
Enough.
we can't
We
get
will
on it.
continue later.
They're just around here. Or where? Here's one. Where's the last one then? Or is it like here? Maybe.
Atreus, you are getting better. Faster.
I'd even be better than you one day, huh?
If you are not, I have failed.
Where is this thing? Don't tell me I'm just blind again and I can't see it. Oh, it's all the way up there. That explains a lot. Didn't look there. Another apple. One more. And we have more health. Where are... Here.
Should we get back to listing all the awful deeds of the Aesir gods? Oh, I know. There was Skaven,
Another raven.
the queen of the hunt.
Aye, he spurned Odin's affections, so he tricked her into killing her father.
Hold. We will finish later.
Treasure? Oh, accessory. Hit that.
Brother, that groom's found a perch on high. On your right. Behind you! Look out!
Why are there so many?
Watch out! Rex is gonna explode!
Holy shit! Game. Can you stop doing that?
These runes.
What about them? Afgevaar!
So, which is your favourite of Gavassi's
Ooh, another
poems,
poem.
brother?
Why would I choose a favorite?
Celestial construct. A mind-expanding, poetic experience constructed by who else but Kvasir. Look around you, oh God, turn your head, guide your metal friend with care, or else it be dead. Rescue with friends, experience tension, immerse yourself in a new dimension. I think this is the game that you get when you buy the PS5. What's it called? Astro's Playroom, right? It's actually quite a fun game, not gonna lie. The Belt of Radiance. We have them all. Nice. Let's see what else we can find in this desert.
Brother, you ever think of cooking meat with those blades of yours?
No. They would foul the meat.
Oh, because of the
True.
magic on them?
The blood.
Ah, yes.
Oh yeah.
Carry on then.
The meat would be like done instantly. Because the blades get so hot that they can cut through metal. So
Any more Thor and Odin stories to remember? There was Starkadr the Mighty, the Jotnar military leader.
what is
Slandered by
this?
Odin, tricked and murdered by Thor.
Another one of those gravestones.
What is that?
Oh, I think I
Yeah.
remember what those are. But I'm not gonna spoil it. Not just yet. We'll find out eventually, for those of you who haven't seen or played the game. Even though I don't think... How? Holy shit, that was so cool.
I gotta remember to ask Tyr about his travels to the lands beyond the seas.
You wish to travel the world.
I don't know. Maybe.
Would be
See new
cool.
places. Find out more about myself.
You could visit Greece. Because Tyr probably went there. Because he had things from Kratos' homeland. Remember? What is this? Oh, that's the cave we went down in. Never mind. So... Oh, we can get in there. I like that.
Sort of a harp. I can play beautifully, you know.
I do not, and would prefer it remain that way.
Oh, Kratos. Did you just tell a joke? Were you being funny? Is that a funny haha? Shield strike against status afflicted enemies, consume the ailment, causing a damaging... Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. So if I get hit with like fire, I can hit the next enemy with that fire, right? We'll try it out.
Mimir, I know this sounds weird, but can you tell me again what happens when someone dies?
Every living thing has a soul, and every soul has 4 parts. Form, mind, direction, and luck. Direction steers the souls of giants, dwarves, elves, and animals toward the Lake of Souls in Alfheim, that all the paths may be absorbed back into Alfheim's great light.
So that's where Fenrir is? The Lake of Souls?
So long as his soul still has its direction, aye, it's well on its way.
Okay. Interesting. Do we hit it from the other side? I think we do. I think this is the last thing, right? And then we have explored everything. Because we went there first, right? After everything.
Mimir, what's the deal with Odin's ravens? They can just transport him anywhere?
Except for the realm between realms, thankfully.
Why?
Harder to find, thanks to dwarven enchantments and Yggdrasil's very own nature.
Let's see.
Us.
It's so cool that it's just in the background. This is where we just were. Right? Or not? Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's go back then. I mean, we're probably gonna come back here again eventually. Maybe. I don't know. We can always check every realm in the last video. Just to see if we missed anything interesting. You know?
Is that pure Svartalfheim slag? Give it here.
Okay, okay, calm down.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, let's upgrade that.
Whatever you need, I'll create.
Dwarven steel is what we need for this armor set. So we can upgrade that. We can choose to upgrade one of them. Then I'm gonna upgrade this one because it gives us strength.
It fits.
And I like strength. What about the shield? Honed metal. Okay.
What can I make for you?
Slash forward 3 waves of light that deal increased damage against enemies afflicted with Sonic. I don't know what happened to my voice there, but whatever. That sounds interesting. Yeah, let's upgrade this and put it on for Atreus.
What do you need?
You can sell
And in
this.
pristine condition too.
I'm not gonna sell gear just yet. Let's buy one of these.
Heading off already?
Put this on here. Yeah. And we can go back home. Sindri's house.
Well, I hope Tears had enough time to find his equilibrium, or whatever.
Indeed. I saw flashes of the old god of war in him, but they were fleeting.
There is nothing wrong with opposing war, nor opposing prophecy.
I suppose that's fair. Never can be quite sure what the Giants meant by any of it.
Am I the only one that remembers they predicted our entire journey to Jotunheim? If the Giants saw Tyr leading armies at Ragnarok, then I believe them.
The question is how you'll ever make Tyr believe it.
Yeah, that's gonna be difficult. Ratatosker!
I have a question.
Hi, buddy.
Splendid! I delight in offering my tutelage to the inquisitive.
Over the ledge, by the gateway over there. I noticed these dragons.
Dragons? Oh no, young Master Atreus. Those are leaned worms, the brood of Neathog.
Neathog?
That's the mother?
Correct. She's also a vital piece of the Yggdrasilian circle of life, as it were. I tend the branches up here, while Neathog chews the roots from below to prevent overgrowth. A delicate balance.
Cool.
So they're friendly?
Well, they're not nearly so affable as myself, but there's no reason to expect hostility so long as they're left in peace. Neathog is a stern matriarch, as protective of her offspring as she is determined to teach them proper discipline.
That sounds...
Familiar.
Yeah.
Well, I'll leave you to it.
Ah, glad to see you back, young one. Come help me, won't you?
Oh, sure.
We can eat whenever you like, Kratos. The stew will only improve with time.
Well, dinner can wait, because this is gonna be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you did enjoy. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!